Fuck that. See, I hate places like that. Especially when you realize that they have the technical capability. The US, we have some of the worst internet in the world, like on a worldwide scale. You can look at it. I mean, granted, there are a lot smaller countries and infrastructure is very different over there, but holy shit, like we are a bit behind the curve compared to what some Europeans can get. So I've been told, because they could open the pipe so much more than they have, but they don't want to. Because if they can withhold it and make you pay more for it later on down the road, it's somehow more beneficial. Like, I've run Cat 8 copper through my house. That's 48. It's 40 or 80 gig. I can't even remember which one it is. So point to point in my home, I'm at like 40 gigabit. I don't have the equipment. I don't have the network interface cards on the equipment to be able to accommodate that type of traffic throughput. But I was going to install it anyways, and I was like, well, fuck it. I'm going to go with the best future-proof option I can. We can get broadband speeds up to those levels. Absolutely. At a residential level. They're just not making it available to us. That's the problem. So, the real question is, do we really need it? My answer is yes. This is how internet works in Australia. All residential connections are considered shared connections. And hosting a server even, if person is considered abusive service, same as if you download too much. Oh, because it's being shared collectively amongst multiple people in the same area, kind of. I got you. Since NBN charges for speed instead of data these days, it costs roughly 10 per megabyte of speed. The gigabyte connection is 1,000 per month to ISP. Ooh. I don't like that at all. Oh, we're starving again. You know what? I don't care. This is the Valheim equivalent of running with no food, except I have exactly 1 hit point. Dude, you did such a good job. You did such a good job. Wait, why can't I pet you? Pet. Good job, Arsox, making all the cake. You gotta take good care. Why am I still squatting? Okay. I'll put the cake in over here. You are going to make one beautiful baby. Get to work. Wait, there's already one here. Where did this one come from? I only ever made 1 cake. What the fuck is going on? Was that egg sitting there when I put the cake in there? Is it instant? Like maybe they've already got the chemistry, so as soon as I put in the cake, they're like, it's go time, and they pop the egg out right away. Maybe that's it. I'm thinking too much like Valheim, where you have to have like 3 love ticks in a row before love is blooming or something. Maybe that really is it. You just drop the cake in there and then off it goes. Because if they pop out a 3rd egg, I'm going to be very confused. Oh, we're out of ancient civilization parts. Damn it. None of these eggs are done, are they? Fuck. Oh, wait. We have one more over here. Yay. We're good. Yeah, it's 1 cake per egg. That's what I thought. But I just gave them the cake. I thought it would take them some time to make the egg. But I missed it. Whether or not the egg was just sitting there when I put it in there. I don't know. If you don't have a cake and you leave them mating for a while, then when you put a cake, it's immediate. Okay, yeah, so they were just getting all ready for it. Yeah, see, this wouldn't be ready until 1 day from now. I don't have the flame organs. God damn it. I had to go farm. That's a lot of farming, man. I mean, you can also buy them, but we don't have the money. Well, kind of do have the money. I might leave the times where they're at. I mean, if we can speed it up that much, that's pretty good. Overutilization now gets flagged as abuse because they're no longer applying data limits to anyone. Yeah, it falls outside the average. Maybe 7 usage is just costing too much for support. But yeah, that's also kind of bullshit though, because if I have to download 5 frickin' 80 gigabyte games, and I've been told I should get used to not owning everything that I buy, then fuck the internet company, because that's bullshit. Oh, they're only... So 10 is 1,000, so we just need 2,000. That was easy. I could have gone out and killed a bunch of fire pals, but that just seems so much easier. Works for me. Incredibly surprising that they even cared. I've watched ISPs use Telestra Optus TPG for backhaul, for example, from Tasmania, etc., and have that run up to a year without ISP saying anything, so for them to pipe up about server hosting. Yeah, it does seem like it's really someone with a bone to pick, more than anything else. I fucking let the ad through. God damn it, I'm sorry. Because we're not going to be on that much longer, unfortunately. And I don't like ending on an ad. Seems a little cold. Why can't we just get a build option to like move? I want to like move the egg over here, and I can't do that. Yeah, capacity they put in is always short-sighted. It feels more like someone with a bone to pick than anything else, realistically. It shouldn't matter. It really shouldn't. Yeah, these guys are just kind of... See, it says love is blossoming, not... Okay, love is not blossoming, not enough cake. Okay, so once this finishes, that's the amount of time it takes. And then they just need me to supply the cake. Perfect. Okay, that's what happened. So we dropped it in there and immediately it was like... Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Not how that goes. Celery is fractured. What do we heal that with? That's okay. I'll move you. I don't think it's gonna work. Aww. Oh, it doesn't have gathering. That's right. We need this guy. Kenzie, you need to go over here. What's he doing? What do you mean? No, wait, what? Who's my gatherer? Did I fuck this up? I may have fucked this up. He's okay for gathering. Wait. Well, that's handiwork. Shit. Yeah, we need gathering. Oh, fuck. I'm such an idiot. Nope, that was me. Now he's fine. Everything's fine. Everyone's good. I thought the hand was gathering. It's not. It's not. Oop. He's doing okay. I think, well, shit. I think that's going to do it for now, because we've got everything we need over here. These guys are working on making all the cake ingredients in the world, which will keep us breeding pals for quite some time. I'm going to put these in here to help protect them. Even though realistically it's not going to matter a ton. Because even with him cooling it, it's not really... I mean, there's still... I mean, there's a lot of them in here, though. I think it'll be okay. Yeah, and that's the thing, too. Like, overall... Sorry, I was reading the message there, Delenka. Like, everything is getting bigger. Everything is getting higher resolution. Everything is getting more ads. Everything is getting more videos embedded. Everything is just literally it's just more, right? Everything continues to grow as data continues to grow. So if you keep constricting it to the same 2-lane dirt road and we've got this many more cars on it, we're just dumping things on that truck, that series of tubes, you know, it is really shitty for them to not like address that and be like, oh yeah, well, oops, actually, turns out we were wrong. I know you were wrong. We all know you guys were wrong. 50 charcoal. It's only 5%, but 5% could be that could be a big difference. Let's see how fast our socks can make us 50 charcoal. Then we'll go to bed. Because I do have work tomorrow. Unfortunately. Unfortunate. Oh, that wasn't fast at all. Our socks. What the fuck are he and Mazzarina doing? I don't want to know what happens if I breed the two of them together. He's up here, so now he'll do his gathering, so they're going to keep doing what they need to do. Okay. Feels much better. When this 50 charcoal is gone, I'm going to put that in there. And then I can set them to research. And then we'll see what happens. Yeah, you gotta take it to the TO. I don't know what the TO is. Yeah, I mean, there are times where I've been told some bullshit because someone just didn't want to deal with the problem. The future-proof plan and the stupid side of the government took the cheap option that was already outdated when they started it. I don't know anything. I don't know if we have a rule against Australian politics. I think our rule against politics is only US politics, and I break that one all the time, so I think I'll allow it. I don't... I just wish we could get more internet cheaper. That's all. I spend way too much fucking money for the service I get. Considering we lose service like 3 times a fucking month. Just a final check-in as you head off. Hope you had a good night. Same, Penguin. We're going to be getting out of here in a minute as soon as this guy finishes making me some charcoal. Thanks for hanging out and lurking with us, as always. Get some good sleep. I need to do the same, because I have to wake up tomorrow. And I'm already an hour and 30-minute overdue on my meds. Which is a good sign I'm not in crushing pain like I was before. That maybe it's naturally getting better. But it still hurts a lot. Every morning is the worst when I get out of bed. I don't know what the problem is. Lower back pain just above my ass cheek. I twisted or did something when I was putting some furniture together. I mean, saving a bus full of kids from going over a cliff. I don't have a cool story for how I pulled out my back muscle. It's pretty embarrassing and stupid, but I don't know. It just really hurts like hell, and until they gave me some drugs, like muscle relaxers and some higher dosage painkillers, there was no comfortable position. I had not a singular comfortable position I could sit in. Sitting hurt, standing hurt, bending forward hurt, bending backwards hurt, bending to either side hurt, lifting my left leg hurt, laying on my left side hurt, laying on my back hurt, laying on my stomach hurt. The only position that had a minimal difference was laying on my right side. So the left side of my back would be higher. That was the only thing that worked. And it was like day after Christmas. I was like, I have to go to the hospital. This is not good. I farted too hard and popped a disc. Is that a thing? I mean, I did tear a growler on Christmas Eve. But that was after the back pain. No, I take that back. No, that was after the back pain had already started. So I don't know, that couldn't have been it. Might not have helped though. Might have made it worse. Alright, what can I do to help Celeray with their stupid fucking broken bone? Ugh. His starting has been a solid 3 years, not a single issue. Now getting 350 down and 30 up. See, that's what I'm more excited about, but also not very excited about. Because Starlink gives you the ability to get broadband speeds almost anywhere if you have a clear enough like picture of the sky. If you can actually get line of sight, you're good. I do still worry about things like weather, snow, like do you still I'm guessing with snow you still have to like dust off the dish or do something, or can excessive cloud cover still cause attenuation issues? Like there's got to be weird phenomenon that make it less stable than a buried landline. But for probably 90% of the world, it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, never seen snow in my life. Okay, well then that's not a thing then. So you have to worry about that. Throwing your back out from ripping one? Dude, the day I throw my back out from tearing ass, I'm letting everyone know. I will go to every person streaming on Twitch that I know and make sure that they're aware that I farted so hard it blew my back out. I've sneezed hard enough that I hurt my back. But it was like a, ooh, that felt weird. And then like the next day I was fine. This is like, the next day it was worse. The day after that it was even more worse. And I was like, there ain't enough alcohol in the county to help me through this right now. Oh, my first auto mod. I never see people get auto modded. I don't know why people would be auto modded. Doesn't this have the 18 plus warning? I thought we had the 18 plus warning. Normally I'm the one being auto modded in other people's chats, not the other way around. Meet thermometer. They have a built-in heater that can be turned on, at least all the bigger ones. Not sure. Oh, see, I really want to check out the mini too. And can he turn it on or off because he doesn't like someone? It's possible. But see that's the whole thing too, is like, what's the future of it? Because there was a lot of legal nonsense between Bezos of all people and Elon Musk because, and I don't know all the technical details, so I'm probably going to get it wrong. There was a lot of legal jargon, back and forth nonsense where basically Amazon as a whole, not Bezos himself specifically, but they were trying to pull the plug on Starlink because of some non-compete issue or some bullshit related to like satellite delivery or some crap like that. I have no clue, but apparently Amazon was trying to do the same thing badly and weren't getting anywhere near where Starlink and SpaceX were getting with all this stuff. And so they were trying to like fight them at the FCC level over some bullshit. And it was like, because you can't do it as good or haven't been able to, despite having more money, you're going to blame the other guy to shut him down. Like, it 100% felt like it was like calling in a favor, some good old boy type bullshit. But it's like, okay, then you go launch your own space internet, you know, and price it more competitively or just make it better. I mean, you're just going to be building on the technology that they've already established, but I don't care. Like, I don't care where I get this stuff from. I just I want it to come out. I want it to work. Separate the art from the artist, as I say. I may not like Elon Musk, but doesn't mean I don't like the business practices and the things he stands for and what he's doing with his money. If you separate the art and the artist, I feel like you have to. Because if not, you will hate everything. And the things you don't hate, you just don't hate them yet. Because if you dig deep enough in the soil, you'll always find shit. It's always there. So you got to be careful. But, yeah. Only the bad storms will take it out, but I turn it off anyway during them since we lose power. Oh, that's a good point. If you don't have power, you can't really do much with it anyways. One time in Twig's chat, I tried to say meat thermometer, and Automod blocked me. Meat thermometer? I think that's what it was, Delink. It was like Amazon and Virgin were going to try to copy and do the same thing, and then like they threw some BS out there because there was something about the FCC regulation or something they filed that they didn't do exactly perfectly because no one had ever done it before, go figure, and they were trying to block it based upon that. So it was like, that was my fear for Starlink, was it could all go away over some bullshit because someone else tries to block something. And then you have a $500 piece of equipment you can't use anywhere else. Like it's dead. But we're going like 3 years, almost 4 years strong, I think. So I remember I went on the wait list when I moved to North Carolina because I wasn't sure where we were going to be and if we were going to even have internet. So I got on the wait list for the area back in 2019. So yeah, we're pushing almost 5 years now. It's been around, and they're innovating new versions, better speeds. Like, I think it's all good shit. Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to push the limit, push the bar, change how we do stuff. Because if they don't, it's just going to be stagnant. Let's get dangerous. Now the question is, will Arsox come up here and do this? Because he's not... See, this was the problem I ran into back when we played the first time. He doesn't... Like, there's nothing wrong with him. He's in good condition. He just doesn't know that there's work for him to do yet because he hasn't gotten close enough to it. And that's where I was like, there shouldn't be a physical restriction on how close he is because it's all within the base. He should know where to go. So pathing has always been an issue that I was hoping they would have done more with, but now I gotta shove him over here. What the fuck? What? He's in good condition. What? What does unreachable by pals mean? Because it built this thing in front of it? I'm so fucking confused right now. Why is it unreachable by pals? Arsox just literally came in here. He can do it. Badly, but he's doing it. They don't like the vertical searching still? Oh, come on. All right, here's a shitty question. If I break this, do I lose all of the research? Or does it carry over? Better fucking carry over. Now it's your test phrase? Oh my god. Go get some sleep, penguin. Brother near guy got it when it launched Australia, saw how good it was, and then got it. Still have a Gen 2. I think mine is a Gen 2. The rectangular curved one. Oh, you can just make extra ones too. That's a good point. But if I do that, then wouldn't they... Like if I put it like here, is it more accessible? If I build a second one and it shows all the same progress from the first one, I know we're good. And since you didn't have any issues, I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Come on, hurry up. 'Cause I think the problem is I already put the stuff in the other one, so I can't do this one. Unless for some reason it needs a certain amount of clearance around it. Like maybe that's it. Like maybe he has to... Oh, now he's doing it. He's fucking twerking while he's doing it. Look at him go. Look at that beautiful bastard. And they're all linked. Oh, but only one can... Oh, I see what you're saying. So one can do it at a time. But if you have... So they're all researching the same thing. But they're all linked up. So if I come over here... And pop him out, and he goes to help... Is RSOC still going? No, then RSOC stops. Then RSOC goes back. RSOC is back. When RSOC is going, Foxparks is going... They're both researching. They're both doing it. Doing it, Peter. You're doing it. Nice. But now I gotta turn it off because we gotta go to bed. But it's all good. Good night, Penguin. I gotta check out something real quick because we gotta see if we have anybody we can raid who's suitable. It is super fucking late. It's a school night. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hope you guys all had fun. I had a blast. I learned some stuff from all you. Like when the teacher learns more from the students at the end of the semester than students learn from them kind of thing. You know how that goes? Like that's how I feel. Takes a village to raise an idiot. I'm the idiot. Learning more as we go. What do we got? Who's still going? For those of you who are awake super late, Bryn... Mr. Bryn Shadewater is actually playing Indiana Jones, which we just wrapped up last week, which is also really fucking good if you haven't played it yet. If you have Game Pass and you like Indiana Jones, I mean any of the Indiana Jones movies, if you're a fan of at least one Indiana Jones movie, if you like Indiana Jones, just one of them, not even plural, I would pick it up and check it out, especially because it's free on Game Pass. If you're a fan of at least 3 movies and you don't have Game Pass, buy it or get Game Pass and buy it. It has been one of the better, more polished, immersive story-driven games that I've played at that price point in years. Years. We had such a fun time with it. I think there was maybe 2 bugs we ran into throughout the whole thing, but it was amazing. Rush the volcano village and hope for the fire turtle. What does that mean? Is that a code? Is it a sex thing? Sounds like a sex thing. Right, it's never a wasted day as long as you learn something. Or like my mentor used to always say, it's like you will learn something from every single person you meet. You're either going to learn something that you wish to emulate because you want to be like it, or you're going to find something that you want to avoid at all costs. But either way, you can always gain something from every person you meet. That's great advice. It's my dad advice for the night. Can't run into the forced ray tracing? You can turn that off now. I was pretty positive you could turn that off. They put a patch out very recently that let me turn it off because I had to redo all of my graphic settings as soon as that popped up. I would give it another look. I think we can turn off ray tracing. Pretty positive. Fire turtle is level 3, fire level... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we gotta get the fire turtle. Or the Jormuntide Ignis. There used to be a pretty good way to actually breed that. Why are they all saying, oh, you know what? They might not like this thing being in the way. They might not be easily able to path around it. They might get freaked out. Pathing is still a little weird. I don't get it. But anyways, they're going to keep doing what they're doing. Even if so you're on a 35, you so won't do it. It's still a beautiful game. I'm telling you, like we were running it, I think, on just high settings, and it was a gorgeous game. Still, I would gameplay-wise, I highly recommend it. If you can play it, if you can run it, it's still gorgeous even on medium to low settings. Trust me. And the story's pretty freaking good. It's pretty good. But, anywho, we gotta start wrapping things up here, because if I don't, I'm gonna keep talking all night, because that's what I do. But we're gonna head over to say hi to Mr. Bryn Shadewater, because he comes on later than I usually am. Wait, what's going on? Why am I seeing raids for people that aren't online right now? Let me refresh my thing real quick. Just do it. Do it. Okay, much better. Oh dear, that's an unfortunate thumbnail for Dunkstar. It's literally his face with a Nazi flag right next to it, because he's also playing Indiana Jones in the Great Circle. I kind of want to snap that. That's so terrible. Anyways, we're gonna go say hi to Brent for a bit. Yeah, you gotta be careful exactly which cosplay you decide to go with if you're gonna play Indiana Jones in the Great Circle. There is a wrong answer. Okay, it is not open across the board. It is, do not cosplay as Voss. You will get a 3-day ban to Twitch. So don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Thank you everyone who came to hang out with us tonight. As always, thank you to Bald Zebra for raiding it with all of his fantastic people in this community. Everyone who's been chatting with me, I came from there as well. You guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out. If you had fun, you want to come back in the future, think about dropping a follow. I don't actually evangelize as often as I do for the follows, but it's a cool way to see that I'm still online. I'm still doing stuff, and I encourage y'all to come in and hang out with me whenever you want to, because it gives me someone to talk to and not just talking to myself, because that's something crazy people do. And then I do it as well. So I'd rather be talking to you guys than to myself, is what I'm saying. But thank you for all the new follows. Verdiana, thank you for the follow. That's weird. Brent actually gave us a shout out an hour ago too. He must have been lurking or talking about, it might be when he was talking about the game. I don't know. I'm sorry if I butcher any of the names. Feel free to correct me anytime. Verdiana, Fresh Brew, Domingo Death, I Done Goofed. Thank you guys all for the follows. And thank you, Wiki, for subbing at tier 1. That's right. That was like the beginning. That was awesome. Thank you guys all so much for coming and hanging out. I'm having a ton of fun with Pal World. I hope you guys are having fun watching and participating wherever you would choose to play. We do have a sub server set up for this. It's currently capped at 10. I think we're somewhere around 5 or 6 people. So we still have room for more people, with the only rule of just not being a jerk. That's basically it. If you're a jerk, we reserve the right to revoke people's access. That's kind of the only set rule I have on the community servers. But either way, thank you everybody. I will see you all again on Tuesday, hopefully, after work. I usually come on around Eastern Standard Time, or daylight time, whatever the fuck it is we're in right now. This is technically winter, so it should be standard time, right? Yeah, standard time. I always get those two mixed up. We usually try to get on sometimes between 6 and 7, depending on how late my work runs. If it runs later, I might not start until 7 o'clock. But that is when I'm on the week. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we come in between 6 and 7. And then Saturdays and Sundays, I'll play a lot longer. If we can stomach it, and I have a good day on Wednesday, which is which is really hard with my work schedule. But if we have a good day on Wednesday, sometimes we throw a bonus stream in there as well. So we're going to have to see how that goes. But until then, stay safe, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, look both ways before you cross the street, always drink a glass of milk, and don't be afraid to tell your friends you love them. Because you never know when you're going to be around them again, and you never know when it might be your last time you get a chance to say that. That's all I'm going to say. I'll catch you guys next time, hopefully. We're going to kick off this raid. Go see Bryn. Have a good time. Take care, everybody. Love y'all. Bye, everyone.